Welcome to the video tutorial for Basic Excel. We're just going to run through a few things. Obviously, the first thing to realize is that there's various spreadsheet programs. There's Excel, there's Google Sheets, and other open source spreadsheet programs, but they all pretty much work the same way. And for the sake of this tutorial, we'll be using Microsoft Excel. And for the project we're about to do, I'm going to ask you to visit the SAPS website and go to its crime stats. You should find a link above the actual video. Please find it, click on it, and the page should look something like that. Go to Document, download it. It'll download most likely to your Downloads folder, and I want you to open it. Okay. Now, for those of you new to spreadsheets, there's a couple components that you need to know. There's columns, there's rows like that. That's a row. There's cell addresses, as you can see, when it always lights up. Like that one is that cell address is C12. This in its entirety is called a workbook. It consists of worksheets, population, provincial stats, station statistics, national top 30 stations, as in this instance. And there is a formula bar where you do all the calculations. This particular workbook is protected. Large organizations often do this to protect their data from being manipulated, which is understandable. So in this particular course, we are just going to work about how to clean data, basic cleaning of data, sorting, then adding multiple cells, percentage differences, percentage totals, doing averages, and working at medians. All right. We are going to want to work with the population data. This is the South African population data. RSA obviously denotes South Africa, and these denote the 9 provinces. So let's copy and paste. Let's copy it. Let's go and put it into a new workbook. There we go. Okay, you'll notice now, just for basic cleaning, you'll notice that it doesn't all fit. That is because the numbers in the columns are too long for the actual column size. So we could do it individually and widen each one, or we can go to Home on the ribbon, go to Format, and we can do Auto Fit Column Width. There we go. You also notice there's 2 empty blocks here. We're just going to do some of our own here. Excel doesn't like empty blocks, especially in the header. So in RSA, we are going to write place, or above RSA, and over here we can write month. Okay, just simple sorting. Let's say you've got data like this and you want to know what is the highest number in a given year. Let's say we want to know which from 1 to 10, what is the highest number, what's the lowest number? So you go here, there's 3 ways of sorting. You can either right click, go to sort, do smallest to largest. You see it's worked it out. Just notice how it's changed all of them. Sometimes it'll ask you, must it expand the selection? It might think you're you're only trying to do the one, and always just say yes. The other way of sorting is over here. You can sort by under sort and filter. Let's just move everything back around. Boom, there we go. See how it's done it again. And the other way of working it out is by going to data, and let's say we want to figure out from alphabetically. You can click here. You can either use these 2 shortcut keys, of course. We're not going to do that though. We want to try and work it out over here. You can go inside. We can sort it by, let's say you want to place. You want to sort it by place, by the value inside place. These are values, and we want to do it by Z to A. Boom. So it's done backwards. I'm going to say do it the other way around. Okay. All right. anyway, let's get everything in place again. I want you to find the RSA column, and I want you to completely delete it for the sake of this project. There we go, it's over there. We are going to recreate it, and there's good reason we need to. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to write it in here. We can write RSA again. We can write in September if we want. What we're going to do is we're going to work out those totals on our own, just to get an idea of how it all happens. Working out totals is basically we're going to add all of that together and it's going to pump out an answer over there. So to do that, we click here and we go to our formula bar. So you can either type in the formula or you can click on this. And we want to go to sum. Now you see sum, there it is. Sum is over there. And we go, okay. Now Excel's pretty intuitive. And it's kind of worked out that we want to work out C2 to C10. And it's right. See, we could have written that in there like that. It's even told us what the answer is going to be. So we go, great. We go, okay. It pumps out an answer for us. Then, what we want to do is we want it to do for all of these as well. So we could either do it each one individually and take our time, or we can merely click on that one, go to the bottom right hand corner, left click, and drag it across. And there we go. It's pumped out a whole lot of totals for us, which is great. The other thing we want to figure out is one of the things that so totals are important for journalists, sorting is important for journalists, and the other thing that's important for journalists is working out percentage changes or percentage difference between two variables, one year to the other. It's very common in storytelling. So we're going to go and create a column for that, and we are going to work out the percentage change between 2016, 2017, and 2017 and 2018. All right, so let's just create a column, percentage change. Let's be quite specific because at some point you might have so much data running around that you'd be like, I don't know what's going on here. But if you've got good headings, it makes life a little bit easier. Cool. So yeah, it's kind of worked. It just kind of auto-fitted it for you. Let's make it wider. Okay. This is a fairly simple thing to do. The formula for working out a percentage change is new number minus old number divided by old number. Let's have that again. New number minus old number divided by old number. Easy, eh? Okay, so we want to work out the percentage change, and the answer is going to go there. So there's no need to get a formula for this. We just write it ourselves, and we push equals. We open a bracket, and we say N2 minus M2 close bracket divided by M2. So let's see, it's even highlighted it for us. All right. So and it's even color coded it. All right. Lekker. We push enter and that pops out this number for us, this decimal point number. We want to put that into percentage. To do that, we can do it in one of two ways. You can either go to the ribbon under home and you go to format again and you go to format cells, or you can click on the cell, right click and go to format cells. They both take you to the exact same place. All right, go to percentage now. Perfect. Yeah, we want 2 decimal points. You could have 3 if you wanted. 2's fine. And you can go OK. And then much like you did with the RSA totals, here you can do exactly the same and drag it down. And there we go. It's giving you the percentage change over those years. It's really neat. Another thing you may be interested in is to work out exactly what percentage does the Western Cape, for instance, make up of the country's population. So let's make a bit of space here. We're going to create a new column for that. So we're going to go total population 2017, 2018. Voila. And now it's fairly simple. What you normally do here is you do value divided by total. Should give you the percentage of what it, it's a very simple primary school calculation. So let's do that. You go here, you go equals, and we want to work out into, in this case, divided by N11. Yeah? Boom. All right, and then we're going to change that, format cells, and to a percentage, to 2 decimals, and there we go. Okay, it's giving it to us. So now you would think, oh, I'm just going to go to the bottom right-hand corner, I'm going to grab this sucker and I'm going to drag it down, and it's like, oh no, it's error code. Why is it giving me an error code? Well, it's fairly simple. Whenever you use that feature of like dragging the formula across, all it actually does is it follows your pattern. So the pattern here is it's C2 to C10. So you think, oh, I want to do that again in the next column. So it goes, okay, D2 to D10. It kind of works out that that's the pattern that you want to follow. In this instance, the actual formula is N2 divided by N11. So the Excel thinks, well, obviously now you want to do N3 divided by N12, except there's nothing in N12. So there's no value, and it keeps on doing it all the way down. Now this is a problem, obviously, in this instance. So we need to make sure N11 is in each and every, N11 is in each and every calculation. Now to do this, we need to anchor N11 into the formula. Now to anchor it there, the sign is a $ in Excel speak. So we're going to click here, we go up to that formula that we just wrote, and we put a $ in front of the N and a $ after the N, and we push enter. You'll notice that value hasn't changed, so like it hasn't screwed up your formula. And then you go and find that little cross in the bottom right hand corner and you drag it down, and there we go. And you've got it. You've got your totals for each province of that particular year. Next up, we want to work out the averages. What is the average population in the country over those years? What was the absolute, like, if everyone had to be like split across? We're like, all right, X, you go there, you go there, you go there. Like, what is the average? Like, what is the average number? And then we also want to work out what is the median, what is the absolute middle number of our of our population. Okay, so let's do average first. The average number. All right, we type in average. Now there's a formula for average. You can find it here by either searching for it in this bar here or finding it. Otherwise, you can simply just write it and finds it itself, and you can open the block. So we are going to work out the average from, obviously we don't want to include the total because that would throw our average out. So we go C2 to C10. See, it's showing us, and we're going to close that bracket. We go lacquer. There we go. And then we can work that out all the way along. We can even work out the percentage change average. You just need to go to the format cells here, make sure it's a percentage, and just give it 2 decimal points, so it becomes something like the others. All right, that's the average. It's the average population. Okay. If we wanted to, if we had to have everyone evenly split, if we want to find the median, this is the dead center. So medians, slightly different and used in slightly different kind of environments. Usually, like when it comes to working out salaries, and where there's kind of, you don't really want to find out, the average might be thrown out because the CEO earns such huge amounts and the cleaner earns like diddly squat. But so an average wouldn't actually be a true reflection. So you want to work out what the middle kind of earning is. So that's a median. That's where the medians come in handy on things like that. So median, you just type it in. Similar thing. Click where the block you want to have it. You can either search for it over here, or you can type it out. Median. See, it even finds it for you. You do the same thing. Bracket C2 colon C10. It's showing the place you want to calculate. You're going to close that. Boom. There we go. And same thing, you can drag that all the way across, even to percentages, the middle percentage, and you can you got to format that, put it to a percentage, make sure they're 2 decimal points like the others. And there we go. So you have successfully in this tutorial worked out how to do a bit of cleaning, sorting, adding, percentage change, work out total population or total percentages, and how to figure out averages and medians. Good luck.